How's it going, everybody? Rye here today, and we are here with the official NHL 22 reveal trailer. And guys, I've already watched it. I'm pretty excited about it. I do want to slow things down, so I'm going to be breaking down this reveal trailer little by little. I'm going to be pausing, giving you my thoughts, but overall, I can say I'm very optimistic about this year. I'm very excited about it. Austin Matthews will be on the cover, which is a little bit disappointing, but they have been pushing him pretty hard in the marketing, so you kind of expected that to come. But if you are new here, guys, we're going to have a lot of NHL 22 content. You're going to get my thoughts on the closed technical test. And you're obviously going to get a lot of gameplay from me this year. I'm very excited. I have an next-gen console, so I'll let you know how it is on there. And there's some interesting news that we will touch on here after we watch the trailer. But let's go ahead and get into this trailer here real quick. So obviously it's there's a big one. Obviously, I touched on this just earlier this week. They are using Frostbite. So game engine footage represents game in development. So this is all from within the game's engine, which is obviously optimistic. And I gotta say, I mean, just the atmosphere, the crowd, the players look lifelike, right? Like the ice actually looks like ice. It looks like real NHL ice. It's got that watery hue to it and everything. It's got that shine and reflection. Later on, there's a shot where you can see the snow built up on the ice. You can see the ads along the boards are reflecting down here on the ice. So, and the crowd looks very, very good too. So you can see obviously the fans, and then this saucer pass. Okay, so that block animation will come up again. We'll just get through it here, right? But that block animation, okay, where are you looking? This person's not even looking at the, they're probably, I don't know what they're looking at. They're probably looking at the back check, which is hopefully fixed this year. Guys will actually back check, but you can see the crowd, they're so individualized, and everybody's looking, they're leaning around trying to see it. That's pretty darn cool. Dahlin's getting burned by Bart Zal here. This is super cool though. And then we get to see our first Superstar X Factor is called Shock and Awe. So I can only assume Shock and Awe is going to be some kind of dangle shot, right? When you do the toe drag shot, you get a boost or something like that. That's my guess on what Shock and Awe will be. I'll see if there's any information out there. But this is actual gameplay. This shot right here, hold on, that shot right there is probably my favorite shot of the entire trailer. Just the dynamic, lifelike feeling of the players now. Like, he's looking up ice, turning his head, finding the pass, and there's Panarin with the shot. Sidney Crosby with the tip, which feels pretty good. I like the way that puck bounce right there, guys, I'm very very optimistic about the way when it bounces there like that, down and in. We might get some more puck physics, some better puck physics anyway. I don't remember seeing that. The sounds too are also pretty good. You could hear the tink off the post there. Hopefully they do rework some of the sounds because they've gotten stale. But you got to admit, like, this atmosphere just looks so good. And then the body check, you can see Ovi, like, actually kind of jolts backwards, right? So you can see Ovi also feels the impact of this check. Even though he's the one laying out Pietrangelo, he has to stop. He doesn't just go straight through him. There's a good puck settle animation. I really like that one for trying to keep it in at the blue line kind of thing. Hopefully, this animation appears quite a bit, because there's a lot of times where the puck just goes right past it, or it just like suctions to your stick, which is pretty weird. You can see there's that side deke, the little sauce. And then our first goaltender X Factor is Contortionist, and they've got the Vazzy behind the back glove save. Honestly, think it might have been easier if he would have just squared up here. I don't know why he's going behind why, I don't know why, but listen, it looks sick, it's dope. The backhand goes right into the glove there, a sick save. And then we can see the McDavid one-timer. That just kind of, with the way that puck moves off the stick here, hold on, bang, right off the, yeah, that feels real. And then he drops to one knee, he hits the ice afterwards. So bringing back those on the knee one-timers, hopefully those appear at a decent clip, because those are so sick. You can see the snow built up on the ice, guys. This is what I was talking about earlier. Like, it's not that shiny ice right now because they're probably pretty well into the period at this point. So you can see the snow built up. There's still some creases in that snow for that shiny ice to come through. But man, it looks pretty darn good. Lighting in it. Hold on. Yeah, let's get that other view there. You can see, yeah, there we go. You can see right here. It just looks so good. And then you've got this, which is really cool, the protect the puck animation to the between the legs over the Sabres player there. There's somewhere they actually brush the stick off with their hand, and yes, there's the cover boy in the shootout. The shiny ice yet again. They are loving their shiny ice this year. And then there's the outdoor environments, which don't look like they've changed. That's still the farm. And then this block animation. I remember watching, I think it was Tugi play NHL 2K10 or 2K9 or something like that, and you could see this block animation looks straight out of that, but that's a realistic block animation. They don't just hit the deck, they kind of slide in front of it. And then this right here is that stick block animation that I was talking about. That looks super duper good. And then that sound right there. Hopefully they do put an emphasis on the crowds, because Stanley Cup games don't feel like Stanley Cup games at all. And there we go. So we can now go ahead and pre-order. I want to pre-order it. No, don't do that, guys. Wait for more information. But here we get our first bit of information, is that the pre-order will come out. The game will come out on October 15th. So we have about 2 months of information to come. The closed technical test has still got to come out, which is something I'm going to touch on and look at. But we still have a few weeks. October 15th here is this Friday, the 15th. It comes out just, I think, 3 days early, so it'll come out on that Tuesday the 12th if you get another or a better version. So you can see the difference between the versions here. We'll click on Learn More for Dual Entitlement. You'll be able to play it on Xbox One and PlayStation 4, respectively. The Standard Edition does not include Dual Entitlement on any platform. Players who start on NHL 22 on PS4 or Xbox One will be able to transfer their HUT team to PS5. Is to ensure none of your favorite modes or features get left behind. That's great. Happy to say we can find everything to love as both generations of consoles, as well as a long list of improvements we will continue to share before the launch on October 15th. HUT content migration. So if you have an Xbox One or a PS4 and then eventually go up and get a PS5 or an Xbox Series X if they become available, you can protect up to 20 players and one coach in their current lineup and transfer those to a new console. Only users that have created a current gen team before creating a next gen team, and so it has to be before December, are able to protect and transfer that current lineup onto NHL 22 next. So your entire team, you can't just flip-flop. You've got to basically choose. So the rest of the HUT team will progress, and inventory will be calculated into a tiered score based on the teams. Okay. So you will get packs for the rest of your team, but it's kind of disappointing that your whole library doesn't transfer over. I know FIFA 21 did this, where I could jump between either version. Sometimes I played the last gen version because there were more people playing that than the next gen version, so I would jump back and I had my team on both gens. It didn't really matter. So once content is transferred from current gen, so it'll be untradeable, really. So they are going to have HUT content be untradeable. The one-time migration, it will be available. So really, so once you get it on current gen, next gen is untradeable for security reasons. Interesting. Carryover progression. Users can carry over their HUT progression. No other mode is doing a progression transfer. Okay, so that means your ESHL and World of Chell progression won't transfer, so you're going to have to do that again. So users are only able to play with NHL 22 with other users that are playing on the same generation of NHL 22. So what we all feared is coming to light. There is no cross-play between Sony and Microsoft, and there is no cross-generation. So somebody like me who has a next-gen console and the rest of my EASHL team and the moderators all have last-gen consoles or current-gen consoles. So I'm going to have to get the dual entitlement and play the Xbox One version with everybody. And then for franchise mode and HUT and just my own personal fun, I'll play on the next gen version. But that is a little bit disappointing. So none of the HUT economies are connected either. So there will be a different economy for all four, which is really bad in my opinion. I know I've booted it up in February. I wanted to get like a Henry Yoki-Haru card from like December, and I booted up in February and he's gone. He's nowhere to be found, and that's only going to be more rampant with all these cards unless they fix it. Can you carry progression back and forth? HUT will have the option to do a one-time only progression transfer, which kind of makes sense. Pre-order content from a current gen will be brought over to next gen when you make your next gen HUT team. It will continue where it left off, so Xbox One Hut has 2 out of 5 weeks of pre-order content. When they create their Hut team on Series X, they will receive the last 3. Okay, that makes sense. And then that's all the information that they're going to give us about dual entitlement. You can see the comparing of the editions. You've got the standard edition, which is 2 Hut Diamond packs. This is what we're used to, up to 10 for the X Factor edition. You get the 5 World of Chell. Okay, moderators are going off in the chat. Don't worry about lack of new mode announcement, guys. This is a gameplay reveal trailer. This is just the reveal trailer. This is the official reveal trailer to say we have a game. This isn't the gameplay reveal trailer. This isn't the modes reveal trailer. And yeah, no, so I can disagree with basically anything that he is saying down there in the corner. If you caught it, he's complaining that they haven't announced GM Connected. He's saying it's clearly not there because they haven't announced it, which is 100% false. Nobody reveals game modes or what's new in a gameplay trailer. They just show you the official reveal trailer to say it is coming, and he is doom and gloom, isn't he? Wow, holy smokes. Anyway, if we go to the pre-order here, you can see, obviously, you get NHL 22 for next gen and current gen. You don't get that if you only get the standard edition. So if you get the X Factor edition, you get it for both. So pre-order the more expensive one to get both games. It is a little bit of a discount, I guess. I would have preferred them to do it for free included, but that is the way they're moving. Get the X Factor edition to get both ones, which is what I'm going to do eventually, because I want to play with my friends on current gen and my friends on next gen. So you can see we get some X Factors as well. You can see the World of Chell zone abilities. So it's Bouncer, Heat Seeker, Unstoppable Force, Elite Edges, and Big Tipper. So zone ability unlocks. It's not, I don't think that's X Factors, right? That's just the abilities with the X Factor. So if be a pro, you get X Factor, 2 unlock slots, an XP boost, and a bonus trait. So that's all the news we have for now. If we go to NHL 22 and their website, you can't see pretty much anything. Visual upgrades, obviously we saw the visual upgrades. This looks phenomenal. You can still see the same kind of like animations after they score, which is a bit disappointing that they wouldn't try and get some new ones in there. But listen, if the gameplay looks better and plays better on Frostbite, I'm okay with seeing similar animations, but that's just me. Superstar X Factor, View Ambassador X Factors. So make it snappy. Get a huge boost to power and accuracy when taking snapshots while skating. Quick Pick is snatch the puck from anyone in the blink of an eye. Okay, that's really interesting. Increased puck interception rate and range. Tape to tape. Auto Saucer, get increased backhand accuracy and reduced power penalties on passes. So these playmakers are going to be nasty when they get in the zone. So that's just a few so far. We can watch the clip on them, but I'm going to let you guys do that yourself. That's the only thing we know so far. They haven't announced any kind of gameplay. They haven't announced any kind of mode changes. Obviously, there's going to be changes to Hut. There's going to be changes to Franchise Mode. There's probably going to be changes to everything. They just haven't announced it yet. I'm very optimistic that they will bring in GM Connected. I'm just hopeful. I'm not optimistic that they will, but I'm very hopeful that they will. So leave your thoughts down in the comment section of what you guys thought of this trailer, what you thought of the initial news here. I'm very excited for the Superstar X Factors if they do implement them properly. I am excited about this. We can watch the clip for Make It Snappy. Holy smokes, that's loud. So Make It Snappy here. You can see the snapshot there. Obviously, there's so Panarin is going to have the Superstar X Factor Make It Snappy. And you can see, I mean, it just looks so good when the puck hits the net there, guys. It just looks really, really good. Moving the X Factors again. Quick Pick. Let's see, who is it going to be? Seth Jones? Is Seth Jones going to be an X? No way Seth Jones is an X Factor. Stop it. Yes, Seth Jones is a Superstar X Factor? I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. That's already, I don't like that already. And then taking a look at the final Superstar X Factor is Tape to Tape. Is going to be Draisaitl, it seems. Or is that McDavid? Tape to Tape. Yeah, it's Draisaitl is going to have Tape to Tape X Factor. Wait, hold on. That backwards skating looked actually pretty sick. Hold on. Can we get that back? That backwards. Okay, yeah, this looks actually really good. Tape to Tape. Leon Draisaitl's got Tape to Tape. So those are your first announcements there, guys. But I will try to update you guys. Follow me on Twitter. I'll retweet a bunch of news if I find it, and I'll tweet out some things that I know. But One other thing to mention, those of you that are on last-gen consoles, if you take a look at the standard edition on Xbox One, it is powered by Frostbite, and even Clappy confirmed this himself. You guys can see all the benefits here. Just go to the EA Sports website and you can see it. But October 15th is the release date. If you do pre-order the X Factor edition, I'll see the cost. This is American dollars too. It is $99, so it's $100. You get 10% off, so you get it for $89 with EA Play. I wonder if you go through NHL 21 and have EA Play, you can get it for $70 there as well. 72, I think, is what it is. So that's a pretty good deal considering it's only like $10 more because you get the 10% off for pre-ordering through 21 and the 10% off for ordering through EA Play. So instead of 100, you're getting it for 79, which is a bit cheaper. Bit more expensive, just a tiny bit more expensive than the original version here. You can see it would be 54 with EA Access, but I don't know. I think it'd be worth it for an extra $10 just for me. But you guys let me know your thoughts. Are you optimistic with this reveal trailer? Are you pessimistic with this reveal trailer? Does the news get you excited? What's going on in your heads, guys? Leave your thoughts down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the next one.